All right, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jay Will for real, and today we're just gonna go over, some defensive tips on guarding the pick and roll, man. Guarding the pick and roll is essential this year because everybody is running it right now. Everybody's going to the pick and roll, pick and pop game. It's not so much an ISO 5-out game like it has been in years past. It's a lot of ball screens. So, as a defense, if you're able to, stop this or at least, slow it down, you'll put yourself in good position to win a lot of ball games. So I'm just gonna go over some things that I look for, give y'all some tips, share some knowledge on, things I like to do as far as guarding and stuff, man. So without further ado, if y'all would like, comment, subscribe, I'm gonna continue to do stuff like this, break down basketball, hoop talk, shit like that. So I'm just gonna jump straight into it. So I got a few clips here that I can go over real quick. I'm gonna let this one play out, and then we're gonna dive right into it. So you can see right there, I get the block. It happened pretty fast, but I'm gonna show y'all some things I'm looking for as far as, guarding this stuff, man. So as you can see right here, the point guard gets the inbound. Now, one tip I like to do is I like to dissuade areas from the guard, from the ball handler. A lot of bigs will play drop right here and be, cautious of this slip right here to get to the paint for the easy two. But with my big, and I know everybody makes their bigs different, but with mine, I made mine with some speed. So I like to take this shot away. So obviously a lot of guards will come off this screen and shoot this right here, whether it's a three, a mid-range, or whatever, their build's good at. They'll like to shoot this, or, if they can't, they'll get to the rim. But me personally, I will plug myself in this open space, and I will dissuade that ball handler from, getting to that space. And when you do that, you make the offense pretty predictable, because once you do that and all the spot ups are taken away, there's pretty much only one pass to be made, and that is the slip. So when I do that, I am basically, I can basically anticipate what they're gonna do, and it helps me just be that much faster as far as covering that up. So you can see that right here. I'm taking away this space, and once I go here and I see my man guarding ball isn't really screened or anything, and I see he's got that, I'm immediately getting back. You can see I'm playing my foot right here, and I'm gonna get back. So he tries to make the quick slip read right there, but like I said, I'm already jumping on it. I'm predicting it. I'm anticipating it, and I get the block right here. All right, so right here on this clip, we got a similar setup, but instead of being on the left side, we on the right side. So still the same concepts. You want to plug yourself right in those open spaces and dissuade that guard from coming off that screen and pulling up or driving. That's the first threat. All right, now that we take that threat away, the next threat that you want to look for is the roll. My man does get screened right here, but with him being screened, I guess it held the big up. I don't know. He didn't roll hard. So me right here in this instance, in this moment, I didn't really have to, fear that roll, because he didn't roll. He's at the 3-point line. So I'm prioritizing threats right now. I'm more worried about, this guy getting downhill, which he was actually starting to go towards the wing over here. I'm possibly thinking about this guy maybe slipping or, breaking towards the rim or something. But, as a big, you want to have a fast processing speed and recognize threats. Recognize who could, possibly score, and you want to take away the biggest threat. That's as simple as I can make it. Now I'm dropping because now I see the big is rolling, and the point guard, he tries to make a skip pass. These long skip passes, they take a long time, man, to get across the court. Now, unless somebody got 98 pass act, 95, 90 plus, past that, they might zip across there, but most people ain't doing all that. They come out here with these 70s and 80s, and that ball will float a little bit. It'll float. So it gives you time on the weak side, to help on a possible shot, in which we actually do that. This one, it wasn't too many logistics going on. Now, even though, the point guard, he has his shot take, I'm going to show heavy because, I want to dissuade this shot. You do a lot by just doing this. When you show high and show heavy and take up this space, you dissuade that. You know what I'm saying? You dissuade that, and now his mind is completely off of taking this shot. His mind is on, okay, I need to go somewhere else with it. So once I do that and make him change direction, which I made him pretty much go into my lock, I'm in a place where now I can drop and play this role. Now I can just play my man because I took the early action on taking away this shot. You know what I'm saying? If I was to, stay back and, have a late hand on this contest because I'm, worried about the roll, he could have possibly got this shot off. He could have pump faked me and brought me out and then hit the roll for an open dunk. But you take away a lot of that by doing your work early. And like I said, I showed. Now I'm able to get back. And now we guarding it 2-on-2. And he's pretty buried on the rim. And, he might have thought he was going to get a standing dunk. But me jumping, I believe I jumped before him. Yeah, I jumped before him. And I'm waiting on him to get up to me. You know what I'm saying? So we get that block and we out on the run. Essentially, you really just want to put yourself in the offensive player's shoes and imagine where would you want to go in that situation. Most offensive players want to go to the areas with the most space. Why would you want to go over here, right? There's more space over here. So what I'm going to do is, as a defensive player, I'm going to take that away. You want to do the most to take away the most comfortable shot for the offensive player. It's that simple. And I believe my on-ball defender right here, he actually does it as well. And he sits on the right side of the ball handler. So he's taking away this open space as well. And when he does that, he kind of freaks out the ball handler. He's like, oh shit, he's on my right hip. Let me drive left. And in turn, when you do your work early and take away the space early and not wait for them to get there to take it away, you make the offense way more predictable, man. You make them way more predictable. So with him being in that space and jamming that side up, it didn't even take for him to get to even try to use a screen because the on-ball defender is doing his work early. So he does that. Obviously, he's not going to go over here. It's another man over here. There's really only one way for him to go. So he goes there. My man helps off. Good help. Smart help. He gets the steal. And really, it's that simple, guys. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's pretty simple. As a defensive player, you want to, sometimes you just have to put yourself in the offensive player's mind, understand where they're trying to get to, and take that away. Okay, and a lot of times, if you do your work early and showing that space early, you dissuade people from even thinking about going there, and then you're basically making them predictable in what their next move is going to be. So, like I said, y'all, it's that simple. Hopefully, y'all learned something. If you did, leave a like, comment for any questions, and subscribe if you're trying to see some more of this type stuff, man. I'm out of here. Peace.